Horizon Oregon edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shashina Roll. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news: Western Union is no longer operational here on Grand Bahama. The financial services that allows the transfer of money within minutes has closed its doors, and some residents say they were caught off guard. There are many on Grand Bahama who are shocked by the announcement from the board of directors of Fidelity Bank and Trust International Limited and its subsidiary boards as they announced that it will no longer offer Western Union money transfer services at its branches and sub-agent locations.
Caribbean seem to be getting bombarded with bad news, all through especially us. And I heard it on the news today, and I was very disturbed by why I don't know, but I don't think it's fair.
We have a lot of families that have children away to school, a lot of foreigners that actually live here who sends money back home, help take care of their families back home because they can't do it there. So it's sad because it'll stop a lot of that.
A lot of people just go there, you understand me? Whatever reason they close it for, they should have said something to the public, you understand me? Like I say, you see MoneyGram, little people just come here, but Western Union, everyone goes there to send all over the world. And that's to shut it down, that's like that. Some people don't even know about MoneyGram over here.
I know definitely a lot of families are going to be kind of devastated in the Caribbean islands because they probably depend on their family from the Bahamas and different islands to send them funds.
Those who we interviewed say they oftentimes would use the Western Union service and believe its closure will have a negative impact on those seeking to transfer or receive money.
As in money-wise, it's going to affect us a lot because you're going to have to come up with more in your pocket to just send a couple of dollars here, there, and everywhere.
Because I have people in foreign that transfer money to, and I don't know what to do next.
I have my family members who live in the States who would send me funds from time to time, because of sometimes the difficulties that, we would run into, and it was a very good service and quick service.
I myself use Western Union a few times to wire funds or transfer funds to purchase hair for my business. So to hear that it's closing or it's closed, it's very sad.
There are some who contend that they will not be affected because there are other ways of sending and receiving funds.
I never know if it's closed, so right now if I know it's closed, I could send my money on MoneyGram, you see? There ain't no problem. It's the same thing.
But others are hopeful that this decision will be reconsidered.
Well, I just hope that maybe some other financial institution see the need for them to open a branch here or in the other Caribbean islands if they're not there already.
I would hope that they would reconsider because, this is something that was great for the Bahamas. And I think MoneyGram is out there, but I'm not familiar with MoneyGram either. But we do need something.
According to reports, there are no plans to make any employee redundant. Persons who are cashiers and tellers will be redeployed in Fidelity's network. In other news, their goal is to help women throughout the Bahamas expose their talents and diverse products. The concept was launched yesterday during the Bahamas Womenpreneur Power Conference and Expo at the Pelican Bay Resort. And as Megan Shepard tells us, local businesswomen took advantage of the opportunity.
Women entrepreneurs coming together for a two-day power conference to inspire and inform. Organizer of the Bahamas Womenpreneur Power Conference and Expo, Yasmin Popescu says the event will help to expose diverse products as well as inform budding entrepreneurs.
The whole thing about it is women entrepreneurs, trying to bring them out to listen to those who want to go into business and those who are already in business and want to do better, bringing them together, learning how they can do it.
She says the event was in the works for over a year. Thanks to generous sponsors, this year it finally came to fruition. Senior Associate of BTC Directory Publications, Daphne McKinney, says they are proud to assist women entrepreneurs in reaching their goals.
We're all about empowering women, and we support all of the Grand Bahamians as well as the Bahamian women who want to opened a business one day or who are business owners, we always want to support them in their future endeavors.
Owner of Take the Cake Bakery, Cindy DeGregory, says the seminar is exposing both she and her daughter to new aspects of the business.
It's great. I've been networking with other women, and I just love to support the women businesses because I have 3 daughters, and want them to see that anything is possible. And it's a great thing. I'm really enjoying it. I brought my daughter Camille. She's 21. Brought her into the business because I'm finding out she's more creative than I am. And she's basically my artist, does all the artwork. I'm better with my hands. I do all the carving. She does all the artwork, and it works really well for us.
A young entrepreneur, owner of Chocolatess Island Delights, started her business at just 14 years old. She says she has always been a trendsetter and aims to capture tropical Bahamian flavors in her creations.
I wanted to actually be an encouragement for other youth that you're never too young to start your own business or to be in the positive light. Okay, it's always good to be a leader and to always put forth a positive aspect about yourself.
Cecilia Bodie, owner of Handmade by CL, says she has just recently entered the entrepreneurial world, and this seminar has been very enlightening.
First of all, for exposure with the business and also with networking, especially with the vendors here in terms of sharing ideas and information, because to be able to meet and talk to people who have actually been doing it for a lot longer than I have, because I'm just starting, I'm getting some really good information.
Suzanne Russell is an educator and now author. She says her book captures Bahamian culture as well as current events throughout the country.
We produce workbooks and readers for children in the primary school level, and it's all Bahamian. We are trying to promote and enhance our culture and also encourage students to go into the tourism career, because tourism is our #1 industry and it's very important to the Bahamas.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Well, meantime, there's another group of women exploring the world of business. The new small business is already creating a wild buzz in the Freeport area. Kimberly Mullings has the details.
It's new, and according to the manager, they're winging it.
On the island of Grand Bahama, everyone makes chicken. And so we wanted to do something different, and that's what inspired the wings only, because it's quick, we want to be time efficient, and we wanted to bring something new to Freeport.
Manager of Freeport Wild Wings, Shanae Murphy, says in addition to bringing something new to the island, she is happy that the takeout restaurant employs Bahamians, most of whom are under the age of 30.
The economy in Grand Bahama being very weak, for them to have such a willingness to want to come to work, and on days off, they want to be here, and also on lunch breaks and different time frames when they don't have to be here, it makes me feel really good. I like the staff because they work well together. And because everyone is young, it makes me feel like there's some hope for our economy.
Murphy adds that she is pleased that the Wingstop is able to entice taste buds throughout the community and gain their support. For that, she's appreciative.
I want to also say thank you to those that are food critics that come back and they say, I couldn't get an extra wing, or can you put a little less salt or a little less? I want to say thank you to y'all because I'm open for suggestions.
In the near future, the manager says Freeport Wild Wings has some exciting things lined up for its customers.
You can expect to be introduced to different flavors of fries, wings, a change in prices. We're also introducing a day where you can get 1 combo and 1 half off. We're also doing some trivia work where on a lunch break you can get 5 free combos of your choice. So we have a lot of fun things planned, just waiting for everything to just set in, and then we can go ahead with our great ideas.
And of course, if you're wondering what to try,
I kind of cheat on the signature with honey barbecue from time to time.
Now, I'm a fan of the lemon pepper wings as well as the spicy barbecue, but there are 10 other flavors to choose from here at Freeport Wild Wings. Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Kimberly Mullings.
Switching gears now, a young man is accusing police of turning his life upside down. He claims he was accused of a crime he did not commit and is now suffering because of that stigma. Tonight, he's appealing to the authorities to hear his plight. Natalia Hall has this story.
There's a big problem in my life, and you know what I mean? I take away a lot from me. It's like when a house burned down, nobody have nothing. It's like they left me nothing, no job.
Javon Nixon, a resident of Freeport, claims that on July 29th, police officers came to his place of employment and took him into custody for questioning for matters in Abaco. He claims that he was then held at the Port Lucaya police station and transferred to Abaco for questioning. He charges that everything went downhill from there.
I have steel in my chest. He done me say, I sit down top of the floor. I done have my hand against my back, and I done lock up and everything. So I tell him, nah, I can't sit on top of the ground because I can't cuff. You know what I mean? And some plus I have steel in my chest. So and then I start I show him these things like, I ain't have no human rights, you understand? So he start telling me, say, man, you don't shut up, I get you with this buck. He hit me with the phone buck and then me say, man, shut up and everything. We could put this plaster bag over you. Plaster bag meaning that they saying that they could torture me to talk. So they tell me, say, man, we get you in camera, we get you in these things and everything. I say, man, if you have me in camera, I feel good because I know you're innocent.
Nixon adds that as a result, he lost his job and had to use his personal funds to get back to Freeport.
At the end of the day, I was going through torture from my end of the cell, you understand? He's beat. They threatened me and everything. At the end of the day, they still leave me in Abaco with no help. You understand? They just left me and then me say, well, are you sorry for the inconvenience. That's what the inspector told me.
Nixon claims that since his release, he visited police headquarters several times in search of answers as he is trying to get his job back.
I'm like, man, good morning. I was showing them that I have courtesy and everything. Could I see Mr. Seymour, Eric Seymour, you know what I mean? I really want to speak with him about my problem on behalf of my problem, and he could help me with my problem or my issue, you understand? I was locked up, I get taken from home, taken from my job, you understand? Left on an island, I don't even know. You see what I'm saying? Now they telling me, say, I'm innocent and sorry for the inconvenience. You can't tell a man sorry for the inconvenience and take him away from his life.
Nixon contends that his life has been interrupted by false allegations and he wants to get his life back on track, but needs the cooperation of police officials for this to be achieved.
When you're trying in life and you see a young person trying, especially a young man, help that young man out, you understand? Don't push him away or don't try to make him a criminal. You understand? Even though we trying to help himself, we trying to help his family, have a daughter, you have to fear at the end of the day. You understand? So I be looking at all these things and everything. I just wonder if they actually feel or have a heart for people, you know what I mean? Or they just read the Bible or they have God in the yard.
It's Talia Hall, ZNS Network News.
Now, we contacted police for their side of the story. The authorities confirmed that Nixon was wanted for questioning on several matters of stealing in Abaco, and that a wanted poster was issued for Javon O'Kell Nixon, aka Dragon, on the 29th of June. Police also confirmed that Nixon was arrested in the Port Lakaya area on Tuesday, the 30th of June, and was flown to Abaco, where he was questioned in regards to those matters. However, he was later released pending further investigations. Now, police also tell us that Nixon was compensated for the cost of his ticket when he returned to Freeport. Stay with us, the Bahamas Tonight. The Northern Edition continues right after this.
Bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The government, through one of its leading social agencies, strengthening ties with the United States. This week, Urban Renewal hosted the visiting group during a summer camp in the intercity area of Freeport. Joan Davis Roll reports.
They have traversed hundreds of miles to come to the Bahamas to share a message that is universal, one that unites people and nations through that powerful medium of music and song. The sensational youth choir from Baltimore, Maryland experienced some awesome Bahamian hospitality in many forms, through a scrumptious Bahamian feast fit for a king to down-home foot-stomping musical treats. This as the visiting group used their gifts and talents and poured into the lives of our local youngsters as the Urban Renewal program launched the Pine Ridge Urban Renewal Summer Camp. On hand to officially welcome the August body was the Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Dr. Michael Darville.
We would like to officially welcome you to the island of Grand Bahama and to say that your presence here is not so much for what you will give us, but we also want to be a part of doing something for you as well so that you can see the island of Grand Bahama. The kids can get a wide understanding of what the Commonwealth of the Bahamas is all about.
Choir founder and director Dr. Hollyhood Mincy and the Deputy Director of Urban Renewal here on Grand Bahama, Michelle Rackley, share how the two separate entities have linked by one common goal.
I'm excited to be here. The kids are excited. We've been waiting for this trip for a year. I work with at-risk youth in Baltimore City, and I know that this is one of the at-risk youth areas in Bahamas. And I thought that we could join in a partnership so that we can come over and somehow exchange children. They could come back and see us because our kids are losing. We're losing our kids to the streets. And just a way to bring them in and help them to see the world.
You don't have to have $1 million to save a child. And
Throughout these camps that was held in urban renewal, I can tell you that these camps have been blessings in the area, and our camps are held second to none. You know, the camp in Lewis Yard, every day it was something exciting, something joyful, Marco City, and we extend ourselves to our community because that is what we do. We are about building stronger communities by the transformation of lives. And that is what we do. So again, I want to say thank you so much. We are so grateful that you are here, and I hope this will be an experience that you would never, ever forget.
Joan Davis Roll, ZNS Network News.
The ZNS family laying one of our very own to rest this past week. Yvonne Heald, an outstanding and committed employee, was laid to rest on Saturday following a homegoing service at Jubilee Cathedral. Italia Hall was there.
She went out of her way for everybody, not only family. She was a very sweet, caring. I mean, she went the extra mile for whatever it is you needed or whatever she wanted to do for you, she'd do extra.
She is described as a loving person, friend, confident, prayer warrior, and a jewel in the wider community. Yvonne Heald, a former administrative assistant and archive clerk at ZNS, was laid to rest on Saturday morning at Jubilee Cathedral after fighting a courageous battle with lymphoma. Through it all, she remained strong and a true inspiration to all. Family, friends, and those who were touched by her warm and generous spirit filed into the cathedral to say their final farewell, many becoming emotional as those who knew her best reflected on her struggle with cancer.
She was always I'd say a bigger sister to me. She went over her way. She was very creative with everything that she did. And she didn't leave nothing out when it came to taking care of us and making sure that we were right.
She made tremendous impact, in my opinion, on just about everyone who she met and she touched. She made a great impact upon their lives.
She was someone that you could go to in time of need. If ever you needed a prayer, she was there to assist you with that prayer.
Yvonne Heald passed away at the age of 61. General Manager of the Broadcasting Corporation, Diana Swan, says she has left an indelible mark at the corporation.
I am sure that the staff of the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, we mourn today with the family. We've suffered a great loss. And for me, it's a blow. Words just can't describe what she meant to me.
We truly miss her, and that we will continue to love her. And I say that her wish would be that everyone just come together more closely.
Yvonne Heald, or Bonnie as she was affectionately called, died on June 18th at the Cancer Treatment Center of America in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But her spirit will live on among her colleagues, family, and friends. Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
And now it's time for Ask the Doctor.
This is Ask the Doctor. Welcome. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Jeremy from Freeport asked this question. I had difficulty passing urine last week, so I went to the clinic. The doctor said my prostate was big. What causes this, doc? And can it cause prostate cancer? An enlarged prostate gland is what we call benign prostatic hyperplasia, or for short, BPH. I would like to discuss what the prostate gland is. Only men have prostate glands, and it is located around the urethra. The urethra is the passage that carries urine from the bladder out of the body. So when the prostate gland becomes enlarged, it causes the urethra to become narrow, making it difficult to pass urine, similar to what you are describing. As men become older, the prostate gland usually becomes larger, and most men begin to experience some symptoms of an enlarged prostate, especially after the age of 75, which may include a weak stream when you urinate, hesitancy before urinating starts, difficulty or straining to pass urine, feeling the urge to urinate often, which can keep you up at night, or the sensation that your bladder is not fully empty when you are done urinating. If you or someone you know are experiencing symptoms of BPH, please see a doctor at one of our community clinics. Your doctor can review your symptoms, examine your prostate by rectal exam, check your urine, and prostate hormone levels to evaluate your prostate health. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
And be sure to check out the first Seagrape Homecoming Friday, July 31st through Sunday, August 2nd on the main road in Seagrape, 8 Mile Rock. Don't go away. Ricardo Lightbourne is up next with a check on sports.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Photo Specialist. Find quality digital products, phones, and accessories. Photo Specialist, located in Port Lucaya Marketplace.
Looking for a delicious, healthy sit-down meal in a clean, comfortable restaurant? Head to Pizza Hut downtown for a fast break. Yes, a fast break. When you dine in at Pizza Hut downtown, if you don't get your meal in a set time, you'll get 50% off. At Pizza Hut, we know how important your time is, so dine in today. And if we don't serve you at a set time, we'll pay half your tab. Our friendly staff is eager to serve you. Head to Pizza Hut for a fast break. Rules and restrictions apply.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Mo Davis Beauty Zone. Be beautiful, be you. Located at number 1 Britannia Mini Mall, Caravel Beach.
Everybody, welcome to Sports and Ricardo Live, and this one goes out to my fans and friends over there in Green Turtle Key. Here we go. The 20th edition of the Grand Bahama Regatta is now in the history books. It was 2 days of competitive sailing. The junior sailors of the Grand Bahama Sailing Club were outstanding on the water Friday and Saturday, showing their ability to sail and with confidence. The junior sailors were congratulated by the Minister for Grand Bahama, Dr. Michael Darville, and the Minister for Agriculture and Marine Resources, V. Alfred Gray. The minister responsible for sailing expressed his delight with the coordination of the Grand Bahama Regatta, smooth sailing, and yes, the magic is back.
Next year, we're going to do more for this regatta, and we hope that those of you who are responsible for it will make sure there is no question that next year's regatta will be bigger and better than it has ever been.
In Class C overall, the Sweet Island Gal with a third place finish with 17 points, totaling some 19 points, and second place finish was H2O. The Class C overall champion, that's the Thunderbird, totaling 22 points and some pretty good sailing. In Class B, third place this year goes to the Cobra with 8 points, the Heathcliff also with 8 points and a second place finish. The Class B champion, Queen, drew silver with 11 points and called it a total team effort. The focal sailor of the regatta, well, that's Stefano Kemp, winning all 3 series races in Class B and 2 in Class C.
It was a good competition out there today. We put our best foot forward, especially in the B class. I had a few guys on board, they seasoned fellas, Richard Ross, Peter Curry. We did our best. We give it all.
Former chairman of the Grand Bahama Regatta, Hara McPhee, was honored for his contribution to the sport, and this year's regatta was sailed in honor of past treasurer Spence Dorset. And Apico Softball Association play from the weekend in the ladies' affair. There was a Lady Legends defeating the Major Payne 20-5. Agatha Simmons was 3 for 4 and 6 RBIs. Elva Russell got the win, striking out 8 batters. The loss goes to Donna Albury. The Apico Grocery Diamond All-Star Major Payne 16-6. Tyron Russell was 3 for 4 at the plate and 7 RBI. Cliffine Smith threw a 5-hitter and struck out 7 batter. And Tessa Lewis, well, she did a good one, folks, and she suffered the loss. In the men's affair, the A&G Turf Bulldogs, Tyler Josie Wells Russell with a no-hitter, struck out some 10 batters as the Bulldogs shut out their Latima Destroyers 14-0. Aaron Knowles was 4 for 4 and 7 RBIs in this one, and Oscar Tugorol was tagged with the loss. Also in this one, a pretty good game as well, as that is the way it was over there in softball. As far as Simple Solution Sharks, they down the Nisico Sluggers 18-14. Demetrius Lightbourne posted a 5 for 6, 8 RBI game. Jason Scott struck out 7 batters, and the loss goes to Shaquille Adelaide. And the producer, director back there, Kurt Cooper, tell me that's it. He better buy me something to eat tonight. I ain't going. Bye.